Hey guys, it's Phoebe coming at you with another video. In this video, we're gonna test and see how fast you can progress in climbing. I broke both of my wrists and took 4 whole months off of climbing, and not just off of climbing, off of pretty much any and every physical activity. No grip strength, no pull-ups, no push-ups, nothing. And so I was starting from ground zero, V0, VB, and in just 2 weeks, let's see how far we can progress together. This is my climbing session dos, and we're here in Ecuador. Yeah, already a little better, but we're nowhere near where we should be. But you can see, this is the red, the second from the hardest. I did, I think, 2 reds now, but my height, I'm skipping the hardest moves, so I think realistically I'm climbing more impossibly. But that's okay. We have to start somewhere. No stamina or strength. We went outside for the very first time since I fell. Dude, it was so much fun, but it was so scary. I was so scared of falling. It's funny, these things that happen to you after you injure yourself, and one of them is that now I'm really timid when I climb. Obviously that won't last, and that's something I'm working on, and with every climb I get a little more confident, but it was really intimidating to go outside, but super fun. Every movement now I overthink, every little chip in the rock, every bit of dirt or scum. I have to learn to be okay with falling again, or even jumping down on purpose instead of climbing all the way down. It's really interesting. But yeah, first time climbing outdoors. I didn't do anything crazy. I probably did a couple like 2s, 3s, and 4s. I tried a 5, didn't succeed. So nothing too crazy, but it was a good time. So today we're at Seatres in Cuenca, and I'll be climbing for about a week now. I'm trying to keep my voice down because it's awkward. Progress is good, not great, I always want more, but like it's good. I'm starting to get my strength back, so this is just kind of like my daily routine. I feel like right now I'm climbing about V5-ish, yeah, 4 or 5-ish. I finished the blues, I'm on to the reds. This is the start of a new week. I just climbed outside for the very first time, which was pretty cool, so let's see if any progress has been made. So high. This one I try to do every day because it's a little bit more fingery, and obviously my fingers have like a long way to go. My grip strength is way down. Yeah, I try to do this one every single day. It's just a blue. V4, V5 maybe. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, skin is drying in the clothes. Honestly, I felt pretty easy. I'm not trying to gas myself up, but it actually felt better than last week. It felt really nice. So I think that's a little bit of improvement, you guys. This next one, I've also been trying to do every day just because it's pretty simple, but there's like one committing move at the top. Again, it's just a blue, maybe V4, V5 again. So I'm gonna see if I can do it and how it feels this week compared to last week. Then we can move on to the reg. We're doing our first red. Okay, I called in reinforcements.
Hello.
I need the hype to hopefully do this one. I mean, it's good because honestly, the part where I was always falling before, I'm now like getting past every time, but now I just have to finish it, and that would be nice. Yeah, it's the last little crimp there, and I thought it'd be a lot easier, that part, but it's not, but that's okay. Good to know. That's the beta we're committing to, and that I can do it, but it's the flexion in my wrist that I have some trouble with. I said that's my last try. I'm gonna try it one more time. Oh dear. This time's beta is, we're not gonna do what we did last time. scary. Okay, so after about a week, I was climbing around V4, V5. So I transitioned to also training on the Kilter board. I used to love climbing on the Kilter board, and I actually used to think it was a little bit soft compared to boards like the tension board. However, coming back to climbing, everything felt hard. I was falling on 4s, I was falling on 5s. Some of the 3s were difficult, and every session was tough. It was hard not to get down on myself, and I definitely had times where I felt really sad. I think that one of the hardest aspects of climbing, beyond obviously the physical and the pain of your toes and of your skin, is the mental aspect. And I was really struggling not to get sad and not to get down, and to be patient with myself, as I had only been back about 2 weeks now. You go to the gym once and you expect and you want immediate results, and of course I know it doesn't work that way. And I understood that what I was doing was fantastic for the amount of time that I had off, but it was such a mental acrobatics to be okay with that, to be okay with where I was at, to not see where I used to be, but see how far I had come. And there were moments where I was at peace with that, and there was moments where I found it really frustrating not to compare myself to my former self and to only look ahead at where I would be, because I fell a lot. And of course, in climbing, that is climbing. You're going to fall more than you're going to succeed, because you're pushing yourself to the limit. And right now, my limit was just a lot lower than it used to be, and that's okay. I used to flash V7s and V8s on the Kilter boards and was working V9s, V10, and now I'm struggling on 3s, 4s, 5s, everything else, of course. But I was curious to see how far I could push myself after only 2 weeks of climbing, after breaking my wrist and taking 4 months off. So I started trying some 6s. And as you can see, I did not succeed on my first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I don't even know how many times I fell. But then something cool happened. After 2 weeks of climbing, I did my first Kilter board 6. Now, I know what you're gonna say. It's obviously a soft 6, and I completely agree. I think it was a soft 6 too. But then I did another 6. And after a rest day, I did a bunch more. And after another couple days, I did a 7. So soft 6 or not, I'm flying, baby. So how much can you progress in 2 weeks? Well, I started at about a V3 and I'm now at a V6. I'm pretty happy with the progress, but I cannot wait until I go even further and get back to V10.